Are you a car owner? Then this video might save you thousands of dollars. We're about to uncover the brutal, hidden truth about something you probably think is a minor inconvenience. The forgotten oil change. What if I told you that simple $30 service is the only thing standing between your smooth-running car and a terrifying, catastrophic engine failure? Most mechanics won't tell you the full, disturbing story because, frankly, major repairs are where they make the real money. But today, we're pulling back the curtain on the dirty little secret of the auto industry. Let's start by imagining your engine is like the human body. And the oil, that's its lifeblood. It circulates constantly, performing three critical jobs. First, it lubricates. Deep inside your engine, metal parts are moving against each other at thousands of revolutions per minute. Pistons sliding in cylinders, bearings spinning, camshafts rotating. Without a thin, clean film of oil, this metal-on-metal contact would generate so much friction and heat that the engine would seize up almost instantly. It's a truly dangerous situation for your engine's internal components. Second, oil is a coolant. While your radiator and coolant system handled the bulk of the heat, oil plays a crucial role in cooling specific, high-friction parts, like the pistons and bearings. It absorbs heat from these critical areas and carries it away to the oil pan, where it can dissipate. A fresh, healthy oil supply is essential for maintaining a stable operating temperature. And third, oil is a cleaner. As your engine runs, it creates microscopic byproducts, tiny metal shavings from wear and tear, soot from combustion, and other contaminants. Clean oil has detergents and dispersants that are specifically designed to trap these particles, holding them in suspension so they don't form damaging deposits. The oil filter then catches these trapped particles, keeping the lifeblood of your engine clean. So, when you first get a fresh oil change, you have this beautiful, amber, clean liquid doing all three jobs perfectly. But it doesn't stay that way. This is where the shocking reality begins. Over time, that pristine oil starts to break down. The intense heat of the engine slowly degrades the oil's viscosity, its ability to flow and lubricate properly. The additives, those detergents and dispersants we mentioned, get used up. They become saturated, unable to hold any more dirt. What happens then? That's when your engine's lifeblood becomes a dirty, cursed sludge. This isn't just a slight change in color. It's a fundamental transformation. The oil becomes thick, black, and gritty. It's now a starving fluid, unable to do its job. It can no longer flow easily into the tight tolerances and tiny passages within your engine. Instead of protecting, this routing sludge starts to clog those vital arteries. The oil pump struggles to push this thick goo, and some parts of your engine might literally be starving for lubrication. This is the hidden danger. It doesn't happen overnight. There's no sudden warning light that says your oil has turned to sludge. It's a slow, silent killer. At first, you might not notice anything. Your car seems to be running fine. But inside, a terrifying process has begun. The lack of proper lubrication leads to increased friction. That friction generates more heat. The engine starts running hotter than it should, putting stress on every single component. The dirty, sludgy oil can no longer effectively clean the engine. Those abrasive particles of metal and soot are now circulating freely, acting like liquid sandpaper. They start to scratch and score the surfaces of your cylinder walls, your bearings, and your This is permanent, irreversible damage. It's a slow, grinding death for your engine. The damage is cumulative. Each mile you drive with that old, abandoned oil is another nail in your engine's coffin. One of the first real symptoms you might notice is a drop in performance and fuel economy. Your engine has to work harder to overcome the internal friction, so it uses more gas to produce the same amount of power. You might feel a slight hesitation or a lack of responsiveness when you press the accelerator. But for many drivers, these signs are so gradual that they're easily missed or dismissed as just the car getting older. But things get much worse. As the sludge builds, it can block critical oil passages. Imagine the tiny holes that spray oil onto the bottom of the pistons to keep them cool. If those get clogged, the pistons can overheat, expand, and literally weld themselves to the cylinder walls. This is what we call a seized engine. The engine is doomed. it's a catastrophic failure, and the repair is often so expensive that it costs more than the car is worth. You've essentially just traded your working vehicle for a massive 1,000-pound paperweight. Another feared failure is in the timing chain or timing belt system. Many modern engines use oil pressure to operate the timing chain. This part keeps the chain tight, ensuring the engine's valves open and close in perfect sync with the pistons. When sludgy oil clogs the tensioner, the chain can become loose. It might skip a tooth, throwing the engine's timing completely off. The result: pistons can smash into valves, causing devastating internal damage. The repair bill for this can easily run into the thousands. It's a truly disturbing outcome for ignoring a simple maintenance task. We haven't even talked about the turbocharger yet. If your car has one, it's even more susceptible to oil starvation. A turbocharger can spin at over 200,000 RPM, and it relies on a constant, clean supply of oil to lubricate and cool its bearings. Even a momentary interruption in oil flow can destroy a turbo in seconds. Sludgy oil is a death sentence for a turbocharger, and replacing one is another shockingly expensive job. So, let's look at the real, brutal costs. You might think you're saving money by skipping a $50 oil change, but what are you risking? A new engine can cost anywhere from $4,000 to over $10,000, not including labor. A turbocharger replacement, $2,000 easily. Timing chain repairs, another $1,500 to $3,000. Suddenly, that $50 you saved has morphed into a bill that could financially ruin you. You haven't saved anything. You've just gambled with your car and lost all that value, all that reliability. Lost. The argument I sometimes hear is, but I use synthetic oil. I can go longer between changes. And yes, it's true that high-quality synthetic oil is more resistant to break down than conventional oil. It can handle higher temperatures and last longer. Manufacturers might recommend intervals of 7,500, 10,000, or even 15,000 miles. But here's the catch. Those are ideal condition numbers. The manufacturer's definition of severe driving conditions probably describes your daily commute. It includes frequent short trips where the engine doesn't fully warm up, stop-and-go city traffic, driving in dusty conditions, or towing a trailer. Almost all of us fall into the severe category. Into real-world conditions, even the best synthetic oil gets contaminated and breaks down faster. Following the severe schedule, which is often half the normal interval, is the only way to be truly safe. Ignoring this is a banned practice in our garage. You simply cannot afford the risk. Think about it this way. If your car's manufacturer recommends a 10,000-mile interval but you mostly drive in the city, changing it at 5,000 or 6,000 miles is cheap insurance. It's the smartest money you will ever spend on your vehicle. You're not just changing the oil. You're preserving your investment, ensuring reliability, and avoiding a financial nightmare. You survived the marketing hype and learned the real secret to a long-lasting engine. Don't be the person who learns this lesson the hard way. Do you want to be the one on the side of the road with a cloud of smoke pouring from a doomed engine, facing a terrifying repair bill? The truth is simple and undeniable. Clean oil is the life of your engine. Neglecting it is the fastest way to destroy your car from the inside out. Check your owner's manual, understand your driving habits, and stick to a sensible oil change schedule. Your car and your wallet will thank you for it. Thanks so much for watching. We hope this uncovered the hidden truths for you. If this helped you, please give us a like, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next video. Drive safe and take care of your car.